Haven't seen my bathroom in a while, did you? Hello there, welcome to the bathroom again. We haven't been here for a minute. I bet you missed the echo and the bad quality from my phone. However, today we dyed this head of hair. This is like leftover, I would call it like the leftover rose gold from when I dyed my hair like neon red and orange, and I loved it. But now I feel like it's time for a little refresh because I'm not enjoying this whole like almost blonde but not really kind of vibe, because some parts are like legit blonde. These fronts are never because they just kind of stick to the color a bit more. So I'm gonna go ahead, wash my hair, towel dry it, and I will be back to tell you what we're doing today. Who's that? Have you ever tried dyeing your hair with a full face of makeup? Don't. So I clarified my hair with some good old super cleansing shampoo. Now I'm gonna have a towel dry with my little turban. And in the meantime, I think I'm just gonna set up my hair dye. So what are we doing today? If you wanna see some proper sectioning and like semi-okay application, check out any of my older hair dye videos when my hair was actually long, because I was forced to section it. Because now, I don't really care all that much, so it's gonna be a little bit more sloppy. Now, of course, we need a brush. We got them brushes. That's step number one. Something to mix our dye in. I'm using the Shrine silicone thing. And then, of course, we need the hair dye. So last time I dyed my hair, it was actually with the SOPHIE HANNAH Hairdyes, semi-permanent hair colors. And the main one was the wild orange one, which I use like 5 parts of. And then I use 1 part of the strawberry twist. I loved the result. It was like this beautiful, vibrant, neon orangey yellow chef's kiss. Beautiful. But it got me thinking, if it looks so good with a partially red, how would I look with a full-on neon red? So that's what we're gonna be doing today. I am a little concerned that I'm gonna look horrible, and I hate red hair dyes. I mean, I don't hate the dyes, I just kind of hate... It's associated with like that time in my life when like dark red was the only cool color you could get at a hair salon. So everyone was dyeing their hair like dark red, and I hated it because nobody could actually like make the look any justice, and it looked so fucking basic, and I hated it. And now I'm like, you know what, I'm past that. I'm gonna stop being judgy of a color just because of its, you know, bad era. So we're doing red. Hi. We're gonna be using this one as the main base. So this is the SOPHIE HANNAH Hair Strawberry Twist Semi-Permanent Hair Color. It should work on different kinds of blondes, on light brown, and I used it before and it worked tremendously. Now, it's 250 milliliters, quite a good amount. And what do they say? It's like a 2-in-1 color mask, you know the drill. Best results applied to blonde or light brown hair. I think we're kind of in that category. Apply to clean, dry, or towel-dried hair. Leave it on for 20 minutes. The longer the time, the more vibrant the color. Rinse thoroughly with cool or lukewarm water. That's it. This one, it does have hydrolyzed quinoa protein, which I love, because every time I would use something like this, I really appreciate the protein, because my hair kind of doesn't like all that much hydration for such a long time. So I appreciate that. And also it has coconut oil, which might be like a red flag for some of you. If you are sensitive to coconut oil, your scalp may not like it. I did not find any irritation, and I'm not applying it like all the way to my roots, but I probably will put it pretty close to kind of like tone them. You know, just kind of beware. It's a comedogenic ingredient. It may not be the best for your scalp or your hair. If it's very fine, it can be weighted down depending on your, you know, hair type, curl pattern, whatever you're concerned about. I know it's gonna weigh down my hair a little bit, but I also know that my hair is gonna look bomb and it's gonna be soft once we're done with it, so good. And I think that's it. I think we can get to it. Last time I dyed my hair, it was way shorter. So I was literally just like slapping it on and not even giving a shit. But today I feel like we should give a bit more shit, because it's like, I don't know how does my hair grow so fast. But the back of it was literally shaved. I'm first gonna detangle. It's very, very uncomfortable. This is what we're looking at. I'm gonna start off with a dye. I know we don't need all that much. I do have a lot of hair, but I feel like a lot of it is not the highlight, so I just mostly need to cover the blonde parts. So I'm gonna take the dye. It smells pretty good too. And we're just gonna get squirting. Okay, this looks reasonable. There we go. Looks like a brain or spaghetti. I think, oh, I need gloves. I need gloves. Got him. If there's one thing worse than dyeing your hair without gloves, is dyeing your hair red without gloves. And from now on, the audio is gonna be horrible. So, there we go. I would usually section my hair into first section and then go row by row. But now I know that the back of my head is pretty much my virgin hair, which kind of sucks. And I also know that I have a lot shorter hair now than I usually do, so I don't really wanna do all that stuff. Listen, I'm telling you, with this hair length, nothing matters. The only thing I want to know now is how does the dye actually look. So I'm gonna take like a strand. I just want to see. What do we think? Will I like it though? I don't know. You know what? Let's just go in. I don't even care anymore. I'm gonna try to go row by row, at least a little bit. I like that system. There's literally no going back now. I told you this is gonna be a mess. I warned you. We got the first half going. But now I'm gonna go to the back and do the back. And then I'm gonna go through all of the ends and saturate like everything. The bottom doesn't really matter because it's all my hair, so it's like whatever. This one is the hardest of them all. Now we get like around the head, it's done. And now we just have to take a look at the ends and go for the ends. So I kind of like to do this more with my hands only. So I'll just start scooping that dye. Yeah. And I'm gonna try and saturate all the ends that I have. Listen, I think we're as saturated as it gets. And now, of course, you have to comb through, otherwise you're not saturating anything. So I'm just gonna comb through the hair and hopefully cover every goddamn strand. So this is what we're looking like. I'm gonna go now to a better mirror, a better room, and I'll clean up my face and everything. And now we're just gonna let it sit for 20-ish minutes and we will see what it looks like. So, I managed to clean my head, my ears, my neck, hopefully. And I also cleaned up the bathroom. This was one of the least messy hair dye sessions I've ever did, which is insane because red is so hard not to get everywhere. It doesn't even look like a crime scene in here, which I'm very impressed by. Hopefully, in like 15 minutes, we're gonna have hair, red hair. It's been 20 minutes, my neighbor is showering, and as you can see, I still look very much red. So now I'm gonna wash the hair, more like just rinse it with cold to lukewarm water, and we're going to then check it out, style it, dry it, and then I'll be back to show you how this is gonna look like. I'm very curious. There we go. This is the red hair. Listen, this is like... This is a mood. The lipstick is really patchy. I just pulled it out of the bottom of my drawer, but look at the hair. Like, dang, look at the hair. I'm gonna show you the back as well. Like, this is hella red. I personally thought it's gonna look way worse. Way patchier. This is like super even. Of course my roots are dark, so it's not gonna, you know, be red on the roots. But this is bomb. It looks so good. It's such a pretty color. This is exactly what I wanted. Kind of like a pink toned red that's gonna be very bright and not boring. And I feel like we totally did that. It's very new for me. I never had red hair. And I'm very excited to see what it like kind of feels like to have red hair. So far though, she's feeling it. She's feeling it. Now when it comes to the finishing of the process, I was rinsing it out for like good 10 minutes. It took a while. It may be because I applied it kind of close to my scalp as well, so I had to like really wash it out of everywhere. It was a process. It really took a long time. But I feel like the dyes that last better usually take a long time to wash out, so it's just kind of a thing, yeah. And I probably may have oversaturated my hair a little. I'm not sure, but now it's fine. It feels very good. It feels soft and like healthy. I did style it with like my usual kind of curl-ish routine, and it felt very good. It wasn't like overly soft and overly like, you know, overhydrated from the mask, which is great. So I'm very happy that they have the protein in the formula, which really helps the hair to, you know, retain some like pattern. My hair is not really all that curly now, but this is kind of the cut and the thing that I don't really care about it all that much anymore. But it looks bomb. I really like it. So I went in with a conditioner and then I just follow with my regular like spray leave-in with heat protectant, curl cream with protein, and then protein foam and gel, which is kind of like a medium-ish hold, good for this horrible, horrible weather. And that is kind of it. That's it. This is what it came out of it. A lot of volume, a lot of just good. And I'm also surprised that the color is this bright, because when I was washing it out, it almost looked, I just saw the end of my hair and it looked like dark burgundy, and I was really scared for a minute that I'm gonna get like the basic ass red, and I didn't, and I'm very happy. I didn't expect it, but I am in love. And yeah, I would recommend these hair dyes 100%. And I actually feel like I might be ordering more because I like these two shades so much. So I would definitely recommend these hair dyes. I feel like the payoff is amazing, the price is very fair, the amount you get is also very good, and even the application, like I never saw my bathroom be this clean after applying hair dye. I'm very happy. I didn't stain anything. Nothing in my bathroom is red now. That feels so weird. Like, if you didn't know I was dyeing my hair, you wouldn't be able to tell. That is it. I hope you liked it, because I freaking love it. So thank you very much for watching. Consider subscribing. And if you want to see more videos where I dye my hair, you can actually check out the playlist. See ya!